Right. My name is Joseph Musariri. I'm the president of the Federation of Clearing and Forwarding Associations of Southern Africa. It is an organization that represents all the freight forwarders in the SADC region, at national association level. It was really a good conference in the sense that it really focused on the critical areas that are necessary to enhance trade facilitation. But what I also appreciated was the fact that there was a reference to the private sector involvement, which I think is critical. But I think there still there's still a lot more that needs to be done in terms of private sector involvement. What do I think is the main role of the private sector in trade facilitation? It's as simple as that. The fact that trade facilitation, if we look at it like a coin, the private sector is one side of a coin, whilst government agencies are the other side of the coin. So if you want to polish the coin, you want to make it work, you need to attend to both sides of the coin. So the private sector has played a very critical role because we are the beneficiaries of trade facilitation. So I think the needs of the private sector must be paramount. So before the government agencies act on anything, they need to find out what we think is the private sector and what we think is the best for us. What I think is the role of the Trade Hub, for example, in promoting trade facilitation. What I'm calling upon, these are cooperating partners. But my plea to them is to also focus on capacity building on the private sector. It's like there is a bit of an imbalance in terms of capacity building. There's a lot more focus that is being paid to government agencies at the expense of the private sector. So the private sector, yes, there is a perception that the private sector has got money and they must do things for their own, but that is the traditional view. The private sector is not as organized as you might think. We need an injection in terms of setting up structures, dialogue structures, and also critically capacity building so that we are able to perform our work effectively.